Good evening, friends. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Last time in my talk, I was talking about panic, and I had told that I'll be talking about how to come out of panic state quickly. But I believe before going to find out various ways, how to come out of panic, it is really very important for us to understand the various root causes of panic. It is something like when you go to a doctor and ask them about your disease, whatever you have. Doctor asks you some questions. Basically, those questions are to find out what may be the cause of your ailments or disease or of your illness. Based on that only, he will give you the medications. Now, suppose if you have cough and cold, and doctor gives you a medicine of a fever, or vice versa, is it going to be useful? No. So, similar way, if we all understand what are the various causes of panics, and if we can relate to ourselves that whatever panic state we are in, what is the root cause of it, then only whatever corrective actions you take to come out of panic, it will be useful for you. Otherwise, the reason for being in panic state may be something else, and you may be giving the corrective action for something else. Well, quickly coming back to the topic, various root causes of panic. To me, what I have understood from my experience and whatever literatures available on internet and in various books, I have come to the conclusion that there are primarily, or you can say most of the time, the main root causes of we going into panic state are three only. The first is fear or anxiety. Well, what is this? Why somebody should be having fear and anxiety? Well, this fear and anxiety is of failure. When you are into an anxiety of failure, or you have a fear of failure, and when you anticipate it coming, well, actually, it may not be coming, but when you anticipate it coming, you go into the panic mode. The second is stress or pressure. Well, again, what stress and what pressure can be of performance. So when you are in stress or in pressure of performing something, and again when you anticipate or when you feel that the performance is not going to happen or the performance is not going to occur as per the your desired outcomes, you go into panic state. Again, again, the question here, again, the point here, what I want to make is if you anticipate that may be real or that may be a virtual from your thought process. The third is cognitive behavior. As in my previous talk, in my previous serial number two, that pressure of performance, what I was talking about. In that, I just told that what you anticipated, the performance is not coming, or what you think the audience is looking for the performance, it is not coming. That is something like a cognitive behavior of a perfectionist. So some people think that they will do everything perfect, and that perfection never comes. So when they see, they think that I will do everything perfectly. When they have that perfectionist attitude, and when things does not happen perfectly as per your plan or as per your wish, you go into a panic state. But by analyzing all these three root causes, the finally it brings us to the point where we come to a inference that we go to the panic state when we want to get to something and we anticipate that, or we think that, or we visualize that things are not going to happen as per what I have thought. Probably that may not be the reality, but you perceive it as it is. So then you go into a panic mode. And the second inference, what I draw from it, actually you have missed the performance. Actually you have failed it. Actually you have not done it as per what your perfect plan. And then you go into panic mode, thinking that what will happen now? What people will think about me? What the world will think about me, what my family, friends, people will think about me. I am not being able to perform it. So, with this, I come to a final conclusion that actually you go into a panic mode because of fear or anxiety of failure, or stress or pressure of performance, or cognitive behavior of perfectionist. But again, why you go into panic mode because of all these three is because something you anticipate it is going to happen. Probably it may not happen also, but you anticipate and you go into panic state. And second is the thing has happened already, you have missed the chance, and then you think, what will world say about me? And you go into a panic state. Well, for the time being, that's my talk on this panic word. Next video, then I will come up with how to come out of the panic state in the least possible time. When you have understood what is panic, when you have understood what are the various root causes of panic and why the panic is happening, it's very easy to identify yourself in which, due to what reason you are into this panic state. And when you identify that reason, the next coming out is like, keep updated, keep checking my channel for the next video. I will tell you how to come out of this panic in the best uh, possible way and the least time. Thank you so much for the timing. Stay tuned. I'll come again very soon. Thank you so much.